welcome to Easy Company Collectibles, and today we're looking at a 1/12 scale Black Series Centerpiece numero 3 collection diorama light up LED display thing. So here we have the Kylo Ren version of the Centerpiece. First they had Vader, then they had Luke, which came out in the same wave, and then you have this Kylo Ren dioramic scene from the planet they invaded or raided in The Force Awakens at the very beginning. This Centerpiece is a very well planned out, extremely well planned out. I love the centerpieces from Hasbro Black Series. They have everything I love in the centerpieces. The scenes they choose, the lights. I love lights. I love the everything. It has the lights. It has the diorama, the everything. The sculptures they use. I love the sculpts that they put into these pieces. Like the Vader was epically amazing on how they did Vader. Now Kylo Ren, he is now one of my top villains in the Star Wars galaxy because he has that. Let me turn off the lights so you can see that. He has that type of that sick-minded villainy thing in him that I really love. That's how tall it is right there. He's a 6-inch scale figure. So the statue they cast him in, the way the whole thing looks, like his cast and his position is amazing. I love the way the cloth looks like cloth. The boots are shiny leather. Lightsaber is immaculate. It's not pointed for some reason. I don't know why it's not pointed at the top, but it would have been awesome if they can start lighting lightsabers. But it's multiple pieces. His cape and everything comes in. So I'm just gonna leave some off. So you can assemble it in multiple pieces. A thing to note is that if his torso area looks loose when you go to snap it together, it's still loose. Like you have to put a ton of pressure on him to make it tighten up. He has a ton of little pegs here for his stormtroopers to peg in. And I believe it's underneath the base. I'll pick it up here in a second. The pegs that go in here so you can have some pegs to put stormtroopers and whatnot in. This piece comes separate, pins into a little hole right there. This is all one piece right here. Here's the little button right here, as you can see it jiggling. And then this little long stem comes in a separate piece, as well as this fire. Underneath this fire is a embering glow of orange LEDs, and then over here I guess there's an LED inside right there and there that's connected to this post, and then an LED inside the post right there. Now let's turn off both lights that's close around him so you can see that flickery effect. It's really awesome. I love anything that's like dioramic and posable, and like the pose and everything is amazing. And as you can see, like it's nice. I really love what they're doing with centerpieces. I love it. Now, it doesn't come with these little two turd baskets. They're just sitting there, so ignore them. They're trying to stop the little Poe Dameron's bolt as well. They don't like what's going on over there, so they're helping Kylo Ren kind of stop that as well. As you can see, Kylo Ren coming around, he looks amazing. I'm gonna turn this back on so you can get a little bit of light on Kylo. Kylo's sculpt is by far these collection centerpieces has been amazing. I wouldn't miss out on any collection pieces they have at all. It's just immaculate the way they have designed these things. I just can't stop ranting about them. Now they do retail kind of high, $50. Now in comparison to the, well, lost the sand trooper, but in comparison to this guy, $60 for this piece of plastic toy that has no lights, has no design. I mean, yes, it has design. They go into crazy engineering to get this guy done. Yes, but this is more of a toy. I'm not gonna sit there and play with his mouth, and I'm not into that. I'm not too much of these. I mean, he can be dioramic, I guess, but this to me, it's a keeper. 50 bucks. This is a beautiful piece. And you can paint it if you're a painter, paint this up a little bit more, make it look a little bit nicer. As you can see, there's like fallen pots and the rock design on the wall and stuff like that on the ground here. So plenty of stuff. You can go really far with this if you have artistic talents and really make this a great showpiece. Give it up for our friends, the Porgs, keeping Kylo Ren safe from all the blaster blue orbs. That kind of rhymed. But hope you like what you saw in Easy Company Gaming Collectibles. Nothing on this guy seems to be posable. It's like, oh, if you hold the button down, this stays on forever. And then until the battery dies. And then you push the button and it turns off. And then you push it again and it lights up for like 10 seconds, I'd say. 10 to 15 seconds. And then turns back off. So there's multi-mode features on this as well, which is pretty cool. I just really love the pieces that they are coming out with in these. I don't see anything wrong with them. I love them. 50 bucks this now, but I bet you wait on Amazon. It wasn't that far away, and the Luke and Darth Vader centerpieces was dropped all the way down to 30 bucks, which to me is surprising because I'm not seeing how these guys are flying off the shelves. Target usually has these guys, so look out at Target for them. But I don't understand how these guys don't fly off the shelves. I love them. I love these pieces. It's just a really cinematic experience to have in a display case, whether it be 6-inch or 12-inch figures. It's just lovely. I just love it. And there you go. Kylo Ren Centerpiece by Star Wars The Black Series. Amazing looking. They grow great. And what happens when you throw a dewback in there? Let's see. Hey, Mr. Dewback, what are you doing?